are here at Travel-Land this morning because they are fixing the
Schwintek slide.
Brent was outside this morning and dismantling the skirting so we can take the trailer into Travel-Land to get the one last little fix done that they need to do. So Brent noticed that there was water dripping out of the hot water tank.
Yeah, I just noticed a slow drip. It wasn't coming very much. It was, and then so I opened it up, and out of the plug, right down here, it was just a slow drip, nothing major, but I thought I'd take a look at it, of course. And I put some more Teflon tape on, put it back in to see if that would reseal it. It didn't. As I was turning it in, the plug started to twist a little bit sideways. So I knew there was something else wrong, so I pulled it back out, and along the side of the threading, it had cracked open. You won't be able to see it because I've got so much Teflon tape on there.
Okay.
But the threading actually cracked due to our freezing weather last week. I'm sure that had something to do with it.
Okay.
So I went and got a new one, but I think I upgraded, went to brass. So if the same thing happens again, we've got a bigger issue. Yeah, all we got to do is thread this back in and put it all back together, turn the water on, and it should be all good to go.
In the meantime, Brent had a cold shower.
Yes, it was a very quick shower.
I tried to warn you.
Yes.
I was running out of hot water, so I tried to warn you. Hi there. We are going to talk about some warranty work that was done on the trailer recently. When we took the trailer in late November?
Early December, I believe it was.
They did some work on the slide, and we told them about the floor on the side of the bed that is closest to the front of the trailer, that there was a bubble right.
The liner was bubbling up a little bit right beside the bed.
Yeah, at where the slide kind of met the main floor. So we asked them about that, to check on that when they had the trailer in, and they informed us that we would have to bring the trailer back in again.
They had to order parts.
So we got the parts were in late December, and we just recently took the trailer in. We're here at Travel-Land today, and they're apparently going to be replacing some rollers in the slide.
It is the bedroom slide in our 315 RLTS. It's a Schwintek slide. There's a slight bubble in the floor on one side. They've ordered the parts. I don't know what the parts are. Apparently my wife has been told that they are sliders. I don't know anything aside from that.
Maybe we can talk to the tech later.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a chat with the technician later on when we pick the rig up. Should be in 6 to 8 hours.
Okay.
And we can enjoy this lovely snow in Langley.
Yeah, and it's snowing, so we're gonna do some errands that we have to take care of and get out of the snow. We had to figure out what to do with ourselves and 2 dogs while they were working on the trailer. So what do you do when it is snowing outside and you have 2 dogs and you have no house for them to live in? So we did manage to get some things done. Wrigley and Maddie spent a little bit of time in the truck. We went and had breakfast. Brent and I rarely go out for breakfast, so we did that, and then we did a couple other little errands that we had to do, and we came back to the RV park gathered the laundry out of the RVR. We'd stashed it in there, and we took it up to the laundry to take care of that. And they have like a library outside the laundry, so I had the laptop and I was doing some work on there and doing laundry, and Maddie and Wrigley had their breakfast in the truck. So it was a bit of a gong show. When we finished up here, we went back down to Travelland in Langley, stopping at PetSmart on the way. We had to get Wrigley some new food because she had finished her bag of food. Hey Wrigley! Wrigley! Wrigley, are we gonna go get your food today? Oh, Wrigley's been in the truck all day. So the truck is, the trailer is in getting some repairs done, and one of our chores today is to go into PetSmart and get Wrigley some food. Her bag was just empty this morning. Are you ready, Riggs? Shall we go get you some food? And then we moseyed on back to Travelland, where they told us it was going to be another 2.5 to 3 hours. So Brent wanted to pick up a couple items, so we went over there, and the poor dog spent the whole time in the truck. And and if they didn't have cabin fever before, they sure do now. So we went back after we did our errands. We couldn't waste any more time, and they were super good about. We just went in the lounge, and the dogs lied around and in their lounge, and all the staff there was super awesome. They came over and petted them each, because yeah, it was a bit of a pain that we lost our house for a day when it was snowing out and really nothing much to do. The dogs are now happily at home again, and Wrigley is waiting for Mom to take her out in the rain so she can take care of business. What do you say, Wrigley? You want to go outside? You want to go outside, Wrigley? And Maddie, you too? Okay, let's take these two outside. We're going to get bundled up. Okay, I'm going to let Brent do most of the talking here because, as you can tell, I'm a little under the weather. So he can describe what went on in our bedroom when we left our trailer with Travelland for a little over 8 hours.
Well, what had to happen was this Schwintek slide had to be completely removed from the rig. Apparently the issue was with the rollers that the slide rides on in and out, and it was causing a little bubble in the linoleum. I didn't find out exactly what was done. I have read through the report, and it was a little bit hard to make out, but the basic gist is they removed everything from the underbed storage, all of the storage that I had on the outside as well, in my storage compartment out there. Then they basically dismantled the bed before they could pull the slide out. So they actually took the slide completely away from the unit. The lino was starting to bubble, so what they did, I guess they heated it up, stretched it back out, and trimmed off any excess. Took the existing rollers off that came with the unit and put brand new rollers in. And then they reassembled everything and put all the things back from storage. I wish I would have known about the storage items, because I could have taken care of that and probably saved them a half an hour or an hour on work time. But aside from that, I think everything looks good. One minor issue that we did have, there is a electrical plug right here on the front wall, but it is not seated properly anymore. And I've contacted them, and I'm sure they'll take care of it soon enough. Their mobile service tech, Daryl, he's pretty good. He knows his stuff. One other minor little issue that I noticed a couple weeks ago, we just took the rig in for the Schwintek floor issue. And just before we took it in, I noticed there was a small, it wasn't really a bubble, it was more of a sag, just right below this, right by this speaker here. And right on this seam, apparently where both parts join, it was just sagging down a little bit. There's clips up in the ceiling that usually you can pop them back in, from what I've been told. but apparently he had to take the stripping off and remount some clips up there. Everything's back to normal now.
Okay, the only thing is that now our trim is a little...
One minor little bit of a trim here. It needs to be trimmed off, maybe 1/8 of an inch, that's it. No big deal.
You gonna take care of that then?
I can take care of that.
Okay. One of the things that was happening before they changed the rollers was when you're bringing the slide in, the bed slide, there was a squeak. Like there was a wheel squeak, squeak, squeak. So I'm just gonna check it to see if that is gone now. Okay, slide 3 going in. Let's listen. Maybe I should get the rest of the stuff out of the way. Maddie, move. Okay, so my fail. I didn't move the heater out of the way, so I didn't bring it all the way in. But I wasn't hearing any squeaks, so let's put it back out again. So far, so good. That was a success. So the squeak in the rollers is now gone, and so we're happy that's fixed. That's all we wanted to talk about this week. So hope that was good information for you. If you're hearing a squeak in one of your slides and you're moving it in or out, you may want to check the flooring, but it's not catching on the flooring, and see your dealer, just see if that's something that needs to be fixed. If you like what you're seeing, then hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hide my horrible hair day, which I have to try and fix. Okay, we are... Would help if I did that. Okay, start again.
One other minor little issue that we had, we were taking the Schwitt tank in. Do I need to back up?
No, I need to be closer to you. Okay, start again.
Let's start again.